Five spectacular horned dinosaurs. Number 5. Triceratops. Triceratops was named in 2007. Its name means early Triceratops, because it looked quite like Triceratops but lived a couple million years earlier. Since Triceratops is so famous, Triceratops' appearance, spiky frill, 2 long horns over the eyes and 1 short horn in the snout, may seem very familiar, but there is something that makes this animal special and deserving of a spot in this list: its size. It was the largest ceratogian, according to paleontologists, with a skull that measured 3 meters long and was as heavy as a car. The entire animal was probably 9–10 meters long and weighed more than a Tyrannosaurus rex. It is possible that Triceratops was the ancestor of Triceratops, which was, until Triceratops' discovery, considered the largest horned dinosaur. It lived in Canada 68 million years ago. Number 4. Pachyhinosaurus. Its name means thick-nosed reptile, because, instead of having horns as many other ceratogians did, this creature had strange bony growths which may have been used in head-butting duels. They also had spikes and horns in the edges of the frill, and a strange, unicorn-like horn just behind the eyes. The size and shape of these ornaments was different for every individual, so perhaps they helped the Pachyhinosaurus to recognize each other. Many specimens have been discovered, and adults and juveniles are often found together, which suggests these dinosaurs care for their young. This was a pretty big animal, growing up to 8 meters long and weighing 4 tons, about as large as a modern elephant. Number 3. Megaceratops. It had strangely curved horns on its frill. It was about 7 meters long and was, at first, mistaken for another kind of dinosaur, Albertoceratops, so it was not named until 2010. Megaceratops means Medusa-horned face, because the hooked horns would resemble the snake hairdo of the terrible Medusa from Greek myth. As for the creature's specific name, Loki, it honors the Norse god of mischief, Loki. Why? It seems that the paleontologist who named it is a big fan of Marvel comics, which depict Loki as a villain wearing a horned helmet, although in my opinion, Megaceratops looks way cooler. Megaceratops remains were found in Montana. It lived 77 million years ago. Number 2. Pentaceratops. Pentaceratops is often said to have the largest skull of any land animal, although both Pterosaurus and Triceratops may rival it. Its name means 5-horned face. This may be misleading, since 2 of its horns are actually epigygal bones, the spike-like projections under the eyes, which most ceratogians had, but were particularly large in Pentaceratops. Another interesting trait of Pentaceratops is the frill, which is slightly heart-shaped and more vertical than that of other ceratogians. The frill had 2 holes or fenestrae which were covered in skin when the animal was alive. Paleontologists believe that this skin was brightly colored and was used to frighten predators and challenge its same-species rivals. It is even possible that they could change the color and patterns of the skin, although this is a mere speculation. Pentaceratops remains have been found in New Mexico. It was a very large beast, at 8 meters long and weighing up to 5.5 tons. Number 1. Styracosaurus. Although this is one of the classic dinosaurs and has been known since 1913, Styracosaurus has retained its place as one of the most spectacular ceratogians. It had 1 long and dangerous horn on its snout, and 6 other horns protruding from the frill, hence its name, which means spiked reptile. This dinosaur was so frightening looking that most predators probably avoided a direct confrontation with a fully grown adult. Styracosaurus remains have been found in Canada. It was about 5.5 meters long and weighed about 3 tons.